Hello, August. How are you? It's Past Podcast. We'll be recording every day for the month of August. Having to remember not to say April is an adjustment since I just did this a couple of months ago. But this is the Past, or the Past Podcast. And we're podcasting each day in August. So check out the show. You might find something new. What's going on, y'all? The Past is back at it again. Episode 102. And hope everyone's doing well today on this fine, beautiful, lovely Wednesday morning. Had an early opportunity, kind of jumping on a few things this morning. Got a bit of a busy schedule, but not in a bad way. So I wanted to sit and talk to you all today. And of course, before we get started, if you are looking to do podcasting or have interest in podcasting, Spreaker.com is your best option. Sorry, I'm halfway breathing. Just kind of in go mode a little bit this morning. Because at first I was kind of like, I feel like getting up. Then, of course, as soon as you, for whatever reason, you take a shower and you get up and it's like, all right, I'm ready. I'm very happy, excited. Can't you tell? But I do upload my episodes on Spreaker. Like I said, I know everyone uses Burberry or Blueberry, Podbean, Libsyn. Everyone has their preference. I don't discriminate or knock anyone's options or choices for podcasting. But Spreaker has kind of become my home or my haven for recording shows, and it's kind of what I've stuck to. So yeah, that's my main choice. The microphone being used is the Blue Yeti. I believe the new photo that I have on my page, that I finally was willing enough to use common sense and realizing, hey, if you want to know who I am, let me go ahead and just put a real picture of who I am. And it shows Adon's the Blue Yeti. And I gave her a shout on the 100 episode, but Chris Rock's still around. I mean, photos, I still love them. I know I was initially going to link to do graphics, and I'm still in the works of that, but I guess, it's almost like for the time being, and then just what I have planned and how things are kind of rolling. It's kind of almost got, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type status, I guess. But I am truly thankful for the photos, like straight up, not even gonna lie. But today's topic is a huge topic, and the reason it is a huge topic is because I don't even have it listed. But it occurred yesterday, and I was able to experience a unique experience that I normally would never have done. Well, I'm sorry, this is my third year coming up of doing it, and I may or may not have mentioned it. I believe one of my episodes was recorded during this time frame, and hopefully this year we won't have the same technical difficulties as last year. Next year we won't have the same difficulties as we had this year. But MagFest registration has officially opened. So anyone who may or may not know or may not have heard me talk about it, there's a gaming event that comes up each year at the beginning of the year. It is called MagFest. MAG stands for music and gaming, and it's mainly for music and gaming festivities. And you basically have the world at your fingertips of gaming. You have multiple performers, people. You have multiple individuals who come in and perform, who do concerts, things of that sort. They have panels. They have a section set up to do podcasting, which I think is pretty awesome. Of course, as I was initially planning to do this year, next year, or this upcoming MagFest, I am looking to actually record and have a more organized and more free-flowing podcast. With anything in life, there are always going to be stumbles and blocks, so we just have to kind of see what happens. But MagFest is a big deal. The seller for me the first year I went, by far, had to be the arcade room. When I realized that there was an area that you could play unlimited arcade games or unlimited video games. It was like a little kid. It was like a little kid letting a little kid be free in a store. And before my friends could take me in that area, they turned and looked, I was gone. Found an arcade machine, started playing. I think the first year I went, because this year I played against one of my friends, but the first year I went, I did play against someone in NBA Jam. And the people who I was playing against didn't even know I was playing against them. But I truly enjoy the time away. It's a great opportunity. So anyone, I'm going to go ahead and share. May not do this as a long-winded podcast. I'm going to add intros and outros. I don't need to really edit and listen back because it should be what it is. I'll do images and all that stuff later. But long story short, MagFest registration opened up. I believe it was at $59, if I'm not mistaken. It was either $59 or $49. Well, registration bumped up very fast. Registration opened at 3 p.m. The website was having a struggle with people trying to access it, but eventually folks were able to get in. I was able to get my ticket for $79. I believe the peak point is $85. Sorry, I'm getting ready for work, so y'all will just have to handle this. And this is a unique day because I'm actually going a little earlier than normal, so shouts to the OT for the real MVP. But sorry, that was like a lot of noise. If you survived through that, thank you. My bad. But they did open up registration, so a couple of people in the group that we're with did go ahead and make sure they got information regarding hotels, because that will probably start to open up. I would say if I were a betting man, around October or November. We went through that whole spiel with getting a room, getting everything straight, getting everybody taken care of, things of that nature. So I'm sharing all of this to share with you all. January of next year is going to be epic for the podcast, because I plan to do a pretty well scripted, unrehearsed episode of MagFest Part 3 for me. It'll be Part 2 for a couple, I believe Part 4 for a few vets that we have, but it's a very fun event. Anytime you talk about MagFest, first thing you always hear about is Colossus Roar. So just wanted to share that and address that occurrence. So I'm not going to talk to you long. Getting ready to get rolling. Gonna get this up and going. So hopefully you'll see this. If you're following on Spreaker, you'll see it. It'll post up immediately. I will, if I'm able to. I may not. It may take a while because I have to do rendering and all that stuff. But it should be up on iTunes. WordPress, I'm going to update, and I apologize to everyone. I'm going to go ahead and do this maintenance update. Very, 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 very brief. Maintaining my WordPress page is a gift and a curse, because most times it's pretty cut and dry, but I'm using programs to kind of work podcasts from Spreaker over to a Word document, which then I'm implementing the Word document directly into my podcast page. So that's why it sometimes takes a little while for everything to kind of come together. But if y'all been patient, either way, if you're not able to hear them or get to them on the passpodcast.com page, I have them on Stitcher. I have them on iTunes. If you go to the Past Podcast page and there are 4 buttons on the right side. If you go to either of those 4, you can get to you can subscribe to any of the podcasts, because that link or those links are on each page. So long-winded, short and to the point, made the point. MagFest is coming. Got my registration. A couple of us are still finishing up getting our registration. We already have our line group ready to go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. My challenge and my factor is always making sure that I have the time off to go, because that is the one time that I truly and honestly regain sanity that I already have been trying to work towards. So that's where I'm at with that. But anywho, y'all be good, stay blessed, be positive, do something worthwhile, enjoy the day, make the most of what life has to offer. Probably will have a add-on podcast either today, or possibly it may be an add-on with tomorrow. We'll see. But I just wanted to at least get this loaded because I was kind of unsure about what to talk about. I was initially going to do workflowy, but I have that one later to talk about. But nonetheless, y'all be good, stay blessed, do your thing. Peace out. Another episode complete. Another show shared. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you checking out any current shows or previous episodes. If you'd like to follow me on social media, you can look me up on the Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter under Past Podcast. If you'd like to go to the website, it is available at pastpodcast.com, where you can listen to this episode as well as previous episodes. Until next time, y'all take it easy.